And welcome back to my solo playthrough of Coloma, playing against Sam, who currently is in the lead by far. But again, I don't think that this is really unusual because Sam is really scoring a lot of points in game, whereas majority of my points are being scored end game. Not saying I'm already have a lot of points, but yeah, let's see if we can improve that situation. Apart from that, I think there was nothing wrong during my very first episode. Let's see if I can complete my playthrough today. I think things could speed up significantly, as I really don't have to explain you too many of those rules. You really have seen it all, more or less at least. Okay, let's move the bucket tile here to this one. We are getting 2 extra dudes, and those are pretty much our final dudes, so we have them all. So let's use them, or try to use them wisely. I already shuffled the Buster deck here quite a bit, so Buster is not going, so it's either 2 or 5 where Sam is going to. 2 is definitely one of those spaces where she can score a hell of a lot of points. 5, personally I really would hope she would go to 5, but no, this time she would be able to pitch a 10, but that's okay, she's not getting the boom action down there. So overall there is a slight chance that she could have another subpar turn. But where should I go? And actually I'm thinking of going here too, because then she would be blocked either way. And I think one of those actions is sufficient to me too, because then I could go for another river tile. Yeah, I think let's go there. Yeah, absolutely. So we will go here. Let's use that coin. Oops, sorry. Okay. She's definitely going to the right here. Okay, I'm not blocking her, but it's really a subpar turn for her. I think I buy that. So I think it doesn't matter again where Buster is going. That's location number 1. So he doesn't do anything. She's going here. The bus tile I think this bus tile will stay where it is. He's not doing anything. We will go in here. We could go for either of those. The problem is I don't have enough money to do them both. So I guess I have to go with the saw action. So basically with the boom action. I think I wasn't really thinking straight, because if this would have been come up, I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all. Oh boy. Okay. I'm really happy she didn't go here. Really didn't think straight. Okay. Anyway, we will go for the boom action here with the saw. And I guess the only thing to do is that, and I was wrong. Of course, I could have spent gold for money. So I think that's fine. We could have still done something there. So anyway, it doesn't matter in this case. We have to send 2 or spend 2 of our dudes. They will go back to the supply here. It doesn't really matter if I spend 1 gold or basically 1 gold for the coin. We are not getting any change. So if I would have get changed, then yes, of course I would go for it, because right now gold is still worth 3. But yet again, there is no change. So yeah, let's simply go surveying a river. Of course, we have to spend the gold. So goes in here, and again I have to make a choice, but I think in this case I really want this tent here. Yeah, we need this 10. So this 10 goes in here at the end of the game. That's worth 6 additional points. I take those. And this, yeah, in theory, I could still go for the second action, but I'm out of gold. I'm out of money, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. So let's move over to Sam. She's pitching a tent, and right now she will do that either here or there. I think I get to choose, actually. It could make a slight difference, but I think let's play fair. I think she should place her first tent here, because this one could be served from either of those. So if she's moving, she could still go for 2 instead. If I would go in here and she would move here, then this is only this one here. Then she cannot pitch a second tent. So I think really playing it fair, she would have pitched that tent over here. And again, that's worth 3 points for her at the end of the game. Okay, we will all move back. We are moving into the next round already, so we already know the drill. Sam will score 2 gold nuggets. We will get 1. I take it anyway. Let's check out 2 more cards. That's location 3 and 1. I take this. I believe that's okay. I think I want to go to location number 5. Buster could go there, but we do know that Sam is not. It's either 1 or 3. That's both bad. But okay, I think I really do want to pitch a tent now, and maybe also send some dudes to the shootout. And by the way, this space also allows you to place some of your dudes to a hotel if you build one. And each one of those, each dude you send gives you 2 extra victory points at the end of the round. So they're blocked here until the end of the complete round, but then you get them back and yeah, you will score those points. So that's not bad. And also this hotel itself will grant you 8 points at the end of the game. Okay, what is Sam going to do? Oops, sorry for that. She's going out. That's bad. She will now score a hell of a lot of points here. I think that's 18 points or so. Okay, what is Buster doing? He's going to location 4. I take that. And yeah, sooner or later it had to happen. We start with her. I think for this action here, she will simply go for another hotel, which gives her 12 points. So she's at 30. And for the boom action, she will simply score 6 more points. So she's now at 36 points. I'm at 4. But again, from my first session playing against Sam, this feels perfectly normal. Yet again, he's not doing anything. We get a tent here for the boom action. And again, the reason why I went for the tent the last time was really because I didn't know if that would bust or not. And we really want to tent if we go there actually. So we have 2 tents, but that's fine. Then we come to the common action here. So we can now pitch a tent. And again, I could pitch a tent somewhere here and getting some bonuses. So let's say I pitch a tent here. I get 4 cards instead of only 2. Here would be able to sell. Here would get 2 gold nuggets. But yeah, those 2 will only come up once. And I think worker-wise, right now I'm okay, I would say. So I really think maybe we should go for pitch something out in Frontier Town. Frontier Land. I think so, yeah. Obviously, we are doing the same thing. I will pitch my tent here. Again, this will score me 3 points at the end of the game, at least negating this somewhat. If I would do that again, maybe I could place something here. That's already 7 points. And yeah, keep in mind, up to 25 points. That's definitely something in this game. I can still send some dudes to the shootout. And I'm not sure if I should send 2 or 4. 4 sounds like waste, and second place could be okay. Yeah, I think I will only send 2 dudes. Really, having those dudes is definitely never a bad thing. And we also do know that if Sam goes there, she will go in here. And right now we are still winning. I mean, that's okay. But it's not unlikely that we will see some barrels popping in and then, yeah, stuff will happen. More bandits are getting added and whatnot. But right now we are on the board. I think that's okay. And that's, again, already the end of the round. Turn. Sorry. So everyone goes back. We will move in here. We are drawing 2 more cards. So let's see what we get. Okay, that's the trading post. And that's the saloon. These are really the ones, especially this one is something that you want to see early in the game because, again, it can give you a lot of extra dudes if you go to location number 1. The trading post, same thing. Yeah. These are really worth it. When you have 2 or 3 in this location number 1 and you go there successfully, then you pretty much, you have the resources for, let's say, 1 or 2 rounds entirely. And that's definitely huge. Okie dokie, location 2 and location number 4. Here I would really prefer her to go to location number 2 actually. But yeah, let's see about that. We have to make our choice first anyway. And going to location 4 right now isn't the worst thing in the world, right? I could get some gold. Yeah, I think let's go there. I think, again, we cannot lose here. If she goes here, that's fine. She only gets this common action because, again, this is busted. If she comes here, this is busted and she also only gets this action. I think overall, again, it's a win-win, but the win-win is basically only for us. And again, it doesn't really matter where Buster is going. And yeah, she will join us. Wow, that's really cool. So she comes in here. This one is busted. Keep in mind, we have an action to trigger that. Or we can use that. So let's just see where Buster is going. He goes to Barcatal, but again, not doing anything. Here she will basically move first. I already shuffled those, so she's now moving to Georgetown. So in the end, it didn't really matter where we placed that 10, but I still think that this was the better choice for her. Right now, that's all she does, because again, the boom action is blocked over to us. And again, we will start with bust actions down here. Right now, we only have 1 bust action, so we will spend 1 card. Which card is that? Yeah, I think this. We will put this to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, why not? And again, this allows us to do one extra move. Oh no, wait, oh wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Of course, we could move further than that. No, sorry, I take that back. I will not do this. I will do all the top actions first. So I will start with this, basically spending this card to get an extra horse. It doesn't really change a whole lot of things, but we can move further. Then we take the normal coach action from the space where we're on. So in this case, we can move up to 4 spaces. And I think let's move down, right? Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 2 gold nuggets. That's really huge. And we get a card back. I mean, that's never a bad thing. So what did we draw? The lumberyard, also one of those one location. Yeah, that's really cool. We have them like crazy now. Okay, those were basically all our common actions. Now we do the bust action, and again, apologies for that, but I think that is really important. They're all great. They're all great. I think right now I have a lot of gold, so I will put this, but I will put this on top of the deck because that's definitely not a bad card. So we might want to get it back. But yeah, this gives us another movement. So 1 and 2, I think we will just move to Folsom, right? So we could go for 4 dudes. We only have 3 in our reserve, or we could go for an extra tent. Do I want more dudes? For the last round, maybe this might not be bad. I still have a tent, which I can pitch anyway. So I'm not, I think I will go for the extra dudes for now. On the other hand, if I continue to move here, then I get more dudes. But not sure if I will move anytime soon again, to be completely honest. And I will definitely spend some more dudes later. Now again, I regret not having sent more dudes to the shootout. What are you doing to me? No, let's go for the dudes. I don't care. Let's go for the dudes. We need those. I think these are definitely good to have. And I think those were all of the actions. Again, the end of the turn is here. Again, everyone will move back. This goes back to the standard. We will move over here, and this is really important. We are getting some money. So that's $4 more. I take those for sure. And then, yeah, we have to shuffle Buster's deck. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, 2 is bad. I really wanted to go to 2, but I think I will still go there. Yeah, this is bad. So I will go to location number 2, which is that. In theory, I could also go there because I still have dudes. Oh, maybe I should go in here, actually. No, that's already the end. I could still pitch my second 10. That would be another 4 points. And I get another 10, which I could place. That's interesting now. Again, here I could block her. And I think... No, let's go here. I think let's try. I'm only here to annoy her, actually. So let's see where she's going. Okay, this time she will go to location number 1. I don't like that, I believe. But nothing I can do about that. So let's see where Buster is going. But I think it doesn't matter again. 4. So Buster is here. She will go in here. And yeah, we will start with her. So she will get a point for each gold nugget that is missing. That's 6 more points for her. Are you kidding me? 4 and 6. Up to 42 points. And right now the boom action is not blocked. So she gets a point for each horse and for each barrel she has. So that's another 3 points. Moving up to 45 points in total. And I will shuffle those things in a second. I think I do have enough dudes and gold money to do basically both of those actions here. Yeah. What do we want to get rid of? Do we want to spend 2 gold? Yeah, I think we do. So for the sow action, we will build a bridge. So we can do this here first. Keep that in mind. And yeah, we will totally go for this bridge here, right? So yeah, that's 2 gold and 3 dudes. We have those. That's not a problem. That's here. Again, those go back to the card. And again, this gives us 3 points for each horse we have. Right now we are at 4, and I guess we get 1 more in a second. Yeah, that's fine. So let's take this horse. I mean bridge. And again, this gives us basically 15 points maximum, and I think we should be able to do that anyway. We can still survey a river with our hammer action, and I think I'm going to. So I sent 2 dudes and 2 money. Theory, I could still spend a gold to save the money, but I think I'm rather not. So let's take this river. And I think this time I will place it here. So we get yet another horse. Again, that's the 5th horse. I think we cannot have more than 5 if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe we can, but we cannot score it more than 5 times actually. And now we get a movement here, and that's also worth 4 points at the end of the game. So just by this, that's 16 points in total. Definitely not complaining about this. And yeah, I can move up to 5 spaces. So I have to decide if I want to have more dudes. That's basically this track down here. If I want to have some more gold, which is also not a bad idea. So basically moving back and forth. Again, I was planning to pitch a tent. The problem now is if I move away, I will not be able to pitch a tent, but I won't be able to do so anyway during this round. So I think that's fine. We can move, and I think I want more gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moving here, we get 1 more card. I take that for sure. We already know what this card is because we have just discarded it, and we get 2 more gold coins. Of course, this is always a risk. If Sam goes to location number 1 again, that's 2 more points she will score, but I will take my chances there anyway. And I think those were both of my actions. Sam is not going to do anything. Buster, sorry. So we'll all move back accordingly. This will move over here. Sam is selling her 2 golden nuggets for 6 more points. You must be kidding me. And I think I can do the same, but I can only do that once, so let's do that. So I will sell 1 gold nugget, which scores us 1, 2, 3 points. We're up to 7. Not really worth zooming in on that zone, believe me. Okay, this was the event. Let's shuffle Buster's deck. And let's draw those cards accordingly. Location number 4 and location number 3. I think we definitely want to go to location number 3, even if that means we are going to bust there. We definitely are going to build just to prepare for the final round. So let's see what Sam is doing. Oops, I have to throw that again. Fell into the cup. Okay, she is moving to location number 4, and I think that's actually pretty solid if I'm not. Yeah, I think that's great because she will simply move around Coloma. That's nice, but let's see. I think it doesn't really matter where he's going. So Buster is going here, she's going there. Again, we know what she's doing. We go first, and again, we can build twice now, and I think we do have the money and the people to work on that. That's amazing. And keep in mind, each building is worth 3 more points at the end of the game, plus the basically points that those are worth to us for the end of the game, for the scoring. Now I'm really late building those shovel buildings here because we will not go there basically in time. So maybe it's something like this, which gives us some money and we could get some more horses. This is okay. This could give us the workers we need later on. This is also a shovel building. Do we have here? That's another building for this for money. It's also not terrible. It's a saloon, gives us some more workers. And yeah, oh, that's a tricky one. I think I will go with a post office for sure. So I will spend 2 of my dudes. I have those here. And the remaining $2 to build this one because we can sell cards for $3. I think this is never a bad thing. And again, it's 9 points for us at the end of the game. We can still build a second time, and I think I will still go with I think we only have shovel buildings. No, these are not shovel buildings. Will I build something? Maybe yes. I think let's do this one because this could give us 2 more bucks. We need to build something later on. Again, each building is worth 9 points to us. So I think, yeah, let's go for it. So that's another 2 meeples or dudes. We still have only 1 more and we have to spend 1 gold nugget. And that's pretty much the end of our turn. So that's looking much better here. So that's 18 points plus 9 points here because of that bridge. So overall, I'm not complaining. And again, the only thing that Sam is doing is moving around. I mean, that's great. Okay, she's moving back to Folsom, but I'm really happy she's not pitching a tent or whatnot. So I think overall we are pretty lucky in respect to her choices. I do remember the last time or the first time again, I only played against her once. I think she went to building stuff 3-4 times and she really build like crazy, and every time she builds hotel, that's 12 points for her plus the 6 points. So that's insane. I think overall, I think having her moving back and forth a lot of times definitely beneficial. Okay, but that's the end of the round. So we are moving to the shootout, and even that turns out to be pretty successful because we have 5. The bandits, outlaws are at 4. We are winning. Again, those guys are dead anyway. I'm in second place, which means I get 3 points. Moving up to 10, I take this and I will draw 2 more cards. Okay. I'm not complaining. Telegraph office. Yeah, this is a great one. And the brewery, I think, did I had that before? Can't remember. Well, this can help you at the Baccarat. And right now we have barrels, and if we give those barrels away, this could score 2 gold nuggets. I think that's not bad. Then we remove this, so we already know. Last, we want to be first here. This gives us 10 points, which is something. She's not losing anything by not going there because she would lose her dude. So she's not getting any penalties for not showing up. Usually you do. So we are moving into round 3, which means we start with 6 outlaws. That's definitely something. And yeah, I think I will keep playing. Things have sped up significantly, so I think I should be good. Yeah, let's move into the next round. But maybe before we do, let's replenish the gold nuggets here. So I think that's pretty important because otherwise she would, again, could score a lot of points here. That's over there, and now we can move over here. And I think this may not be ideal now. We only get 2 more dudes. I mean, 2 dudes are cool, but overall, this just brings us to 3. And I think maybe I really should have reconsidered this. I really should have built a building where we get some more workers, at least towards the end of the round. So maybe just to send in dudes to the shootout or whatnot. But okay. It is what it is, and there might be a chance getting some more dudes. Okay, number 1 and number 4. Yeah, I was thinking of going to location number 4 actually. 1, the Barketal could be nice. No, I think not. We need dudes. And right now, getting more dudes, this is the way to get those. And again, we could interfere with her. Let's go there. Absolutely. So we will send our guy here. If she comes here, again, perfect. She will just travel around the map, which is okay. So let's flip this coin. And yes, she does come. Amazing, amazing. This is so cool. So yet again, we will bust this one here. I couldn't care less. And yeah, Buster, doesn't matter, goes to location number 3. Okay, he's not doing anything. She's still starting player because I was not first. I was only second during the last shootout. But yet again, she will simply travel through thing. No, that's Folsom, Georgetown. But this really feels like cheating. Almost, that is. Again, we will start here with this. We can have, I think, let's discard this card here, put it to the bottom of the deck. This gives us our 6th horse, and that's the maximum. Cannot score more than 5 for this bridge, but we can have up to 6 horses here. That was that. Then we have to move, and yeah, we will definitely move into Auburn, or should we? We can move 6 spaces, right? But then we can move again. No, let's move in here. This gives us 4 extra dudes. I mean, that's huge. We really need those dudes like crazy. And then we can take our bottommost action here, the bust action. So we have to spend a card, and I guess I would spend this card here, put this to the bottom of the deck, so we can move again up to 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's move over here. 1, 2, 3. So 4 more dudes and a card. That's, wow, it's so insane. Really moving a lot means a lot. And a card. So what card did we get? That's the outpost. That's a cool one. That's a very cool one. You could give us horses for dudes, or if you have dudes, you can score some money for that. It's pretty amazing, or can be pretty amazing. Of course, somewhat defines your strategy. I think right now that's a little bit too late. And I still get a bonus here. I could go for 4 more dudes, but I only have 1 left, so I rather go for another barrel. Getting 2 more gold could be nice. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I will take this barrel, but this will also add 2 more outlaws here to the shootout. Don't like that a lot. So let's see what new barrel comes out. There's really a ton of extra barrels out there, by the way. So that's just a refill area. So there are, I think, 3 or 4 times as much what you see here. And okay, I could use this barrel right off the bat, and I think let's do that. So we will grab 2 more gold nuggets here. We take those. We can definitely use those for money too. And I think those were all of our actions. Yeah, I've not went for the extra meeples up there. I'm in Georgetown, so in theory I could pitch another tent. Could be beneficial. Yeah, I think overall I like that. So this moves back. We are moving out. This moves in here. We do know that Sam will collect 2 gold. I will get 1 extra gold nugget. I'm at 4 now. That's really not bad. Never had that much gold before in any of my former playthroughs. And then, yeah, we have to shuffle the deck. So let's see, location number 4 again and location number 2. Here, really, we are so extremely lucky that we keep drawing this 4 here for Sam's choice. And really, I shuffle the hell out of this deck, believe me. But we have to make a choice. Yeah, I think let's build something. So we will go down here. Yep, then we will do this. And this time she will go to location number 2, which is the Barker tile. So let's see where he's going. He's going to location number 5. So this turns out perfectly. So she's moving here, he's moving there, not doing anything. She's here at the Barker. I think for this she simply gets another horse. That's really not great. And for that, she will simply go for the rightmost barrel. But therefore, we also have to add 2 more dudes here to the ring. So there's no chance we can win this. So let's send another barrel here. Oh, that's 2 more gold. Ooh, that's also not terrible. Again, we can build. And what do I want to build? I think, it's interesting. I guess with the hammer action, no, that's not it. I think, where was it? I think, where is this? I think this one I wanted to build. That's a great card. Okay, I do have the meeples. That's not the problem. I have to spend 2 money. I have to spend 1 gold nugget. Because again, right now gold is worth 2 money. And I believe I may want to build this here, because this could give me 4 extra meeples if they eat the horse. I'm not sure what this means, but I take it anyway. And in theory, I could still go for that before I do the soar action. So wait a second. I can still trigger this ability. Right now we are still at the common actions. Keep that in mind. So I spent the gold for money in this case. So I think, yeah, let's do that. Let's simply, let's spend this card here. And again, this gives us 2 extra money. I'm not sure, but we might be able to use it to survey later. And now I will definitely do the second action, which is now the soar action here on this one here, which means I will spend 1 gold normally and 2 more dudes. And yeah, this gives us this building here, where I apparently can eat my horses. So I don't know. Okay, everyone is moving back. The game can move pretty quickly, as you can see. So we're moving in here. I get 2 more cards. Again, I spend those cards. I draw those cards. And here we have the Undertaker again. Well, it's a horse, which I can sacrifice. And yet again, pretty much giving up a barrel for 3 cards. That's also not bad, but might be a little bit too late. So usually you really try to build some engines that you can generate a lot of cards where you can spend those in other places, for example. Or you can also score immediate victory points for cards, actually, because whenever you don't have any cards and you are allowed to draw cards, for every card you can't draw, you get a victory point. Not too bad either. Okay, let's see. It's location number 1 and 5. Okay, we wanted to go to location number 5. And I guess that's what we are doing. Yes. I really do not care too much if that busts or not, because I do have an ability which would trigger with the bust tile here. But let's see where she is going to. And she goes to location number 1. Okay, I think this gives her some points. So she goes in here. Buster again doesn't really matter. Goes to location number 4, but again doesn't matter. So here I think for the shuffle she gets points for gold nuggets that are missing. That's correct, and that's 6 more points. So that's 4, that's 6, and for the boom action we will count her horses and barrels. That's 5 more points. So that's 3 and 5, 62 points. Not too shabby. Now it's us. We go with the easy one. We are taking the boom action here, which simply gives us a tent. Okay. And with that tent, I think, yeah, we will definitely pitch the tent right next to Georgetown. So right now we will score 7 points and she only 3, so far at least. We can still send dudes and we are most likely going to lose anyway, but I don't want to be last here. So I think if I'm second, I could still score 3 points. Yeah, I think 2 are enough here. That's fine. So we will only send 2 dudes there. Again, badly outnumbered, but yeah, I take my chances there. Everyone is moving back. It's really fast this game. We get $4 more. Very nice. We're up to 6. We really have to build stuff or survey a river or whatnot. And yeah, let's shuffle Buster's deck. So let's see, that's again the 5 and the 2. Okay, 2 is definitely where we want to go. Yeah, let's go there. And yet again, I do not care too much about if Sam is joining me here or not, because I do have stuff to do here. Whatever happens, I can gain extra dudes, I can get extra coins here. In theory, I could get extra horses, but I'm maxed out right now. I could go for an extra 10. So overall, I can't really lose there. But let's see about that. Okay, she's going to location number 2. Yeah, she's joining us. Again, not too bad for us. She will still score some points there again. Doesn't matter where he's going. 3. So again, this location will bust. He will go in here. And this signpost here, by the way, that's an interesting one. If you go there and let's say the bust tile would be here, the boom action is basically pointing to this location here. So going here and you can use this boom action, you will be able to leverage this icon here, which sometimes can be nice, but yeah, it doesn't really happen too often. I think with bigger player accounts, maybe it does actually. Okay, she will go first here. She will, I think, only go for a river. She currently doesn't have a river, so she has to start with a river. If she now goes there again, she would take a bridge and then she will score, I don't know, a hell of a lot of points. But for that river, she simply takes 3 and 3, 6 more points, moving her to 68. 68. Okay, let's see about that. We can do the same thing here. In theory, we could start with the bust action, and I don't see a reason why not. We cannot get an extra horse, but we could spend a card to get an extra 10, and I mean, why not, huh? So I think, does it matter? Yeah, I think we will, well, let's take this one. Let's give this away, put it on top of the deck. This gives us an extra 10. So we still have 2 more 10s left, but again, there is not a reason not to do that. And then we're doing basically all of the above. We can spend cards to gain dollars, and I think that's what I want to do. So I will spend the poker hole. This goes back on top. For that, this gives us $3. That's really huge. And then we can spend another card to get some extra dudes, and I think I will go with the boarding house here. Not very likely that we will do that, and this gives us 3 more meeples. I mean, that's really insane. And then we can basically survey a river or build a bridge. Again, we can choose this now. So if we survey a river, we get 8 points at the end of the game. If we build a bridge, we could get some more, but there I really have to check. So this gives us 2 points for each dude, which could also be good. So we need 4 dudes in theory to score also 8 points, basically the 8 points for the river. This could give us 9 points right off that because we have 3 barrels. On the other hand, we could still lose, although this is a risk. Should we go for, right now we know we have 9 points, so let's go for this one, right? So we'll spend 3 meeples. It is the hammer action, so we'll spend 4 gold. For money, we have the money, so let's definitely spend that, and we will grab this bridge, which again will give us theoretically 9 points at the end of the game instead of the 8 here. And I believe that's already the final action that's coming up. Yes, it certainly is. So this will move in here again. We know that Sam will score in her 2 gold nuggets. Oh, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. 74. Should we do the same thing now again, or 2? Or do we want to hold on to the gold in order to, I think we want to build. I think there's not a reason we can build twice if we go there. No, I think not. So we will spend 1 gold nugget to score 1, 2, 3 more points. I take that. And then, yeah, final action. Let's see. Again, location number 4 and location number 5, which is the Barker tile. So yeah, most likely she won't do anything special unless she's going to location number 5. We could again build something here, or could go for another combination here, which could give us both. I think, yeah, we could do both, actually. We could do both. So that's 8 points plus, yeah, but we won't score a lot of points with the bridge, actually. It's basically the 8 points. If we would be able to build twice, that's 12 points instead. Yeah, I think let's simply go here. But let's see what he's doing. He's going to location 1. Oh, okay, I was a little bit, it doesn't matter. I decided first, that's the really important piece. But let's see where Sam is going to. Bam! Okay, Sam is going to location 5, and I think that's the better deal for her. But thinking about it, no, it doesn't really give her anything. No, either of those were bad for her. That's really because this was busted. If this wouldn't have been busted, she would have taken some more gold nuggets, but even gold nuggets aren't any good for her. So yeah, it's what it is. So we will simply basically build 2 buildings. Doesn't really matter which buildings we are building there. But I do believe we had something here, right? Should we spend a card? Yeah, why not? So let's simply spend this card here again. We will not trigger it again. We'll simply go back here. We get $2 more. So that was the bonus here. It's not busted. We will build 2 cards, basically with a hammer and with a saw. So that's that. So that's 2 dudes here, 2 money there, 2 dudes here, 1 gold there. So that's 12 more points. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And yes, Sam is simply going for another horse, and she will grab another barrel. This will add some more dudes up there, but again, there's no chance we are going to win this, and that's the end of the game. So there is one final shootout here. We are definitely losing, but this still means we get 3 more points for that. 1, 2, and 3, and then we do the final score. And we do the easy part here first, which are those frontier locations. We have 2 10s out there, so that's 7 points for us. So that's 4 plus 3. So that's 23 points for us. We know that Sam has 1 tent out there. So that's 1, 2, 3 more points for Sam. And I have a feeling that this will not be enough. Now we will score all our buildings and our stuff. So first of all, we will go for the building tableau. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 6. Oh, wow, that's amazing. 42 points, so 25 plus 40, that's 65. Basically moving us down here. Next we will score, I believe that's the rivers. Again, 16 more points here. So that's 71, 81. So yeah, we have already won the game. We will still score our bridges. And again, that's 15 points here. We have maxed out. We have maxed out here. That's 30 more points, 39 points in total. That's insane. So that's 9, then 10, 20, 30, 120 points to 77. Wow, that was an annihilation. But I was extremely lucky with the way that she drew her card, or the cards came out, how we flipped the coin, how we blocked the coin. Definitely, yeah, some of the actions I artificially or deliberately blocked her, but that only happened once or twice, if I recall that correctly. So again, having her moving back and forth 2 or 3 times, this was really the killing blow for her. If she would have built something instead, for example, then she would have also at least 10, 20 more points or so. But I think overall we were also doing extremely well in that respect. But yeah, that's due because I really played the game with a multiplayer mode, yeah, quite often. I must confess. Overall, really, really, really a very enjoyable game. Like this one a lot. I think I prefer this with more players than when playing it solo. Definitely, I think Buster works out okay, but having 3 or 4 real people going after, making informed decisions where to deliberately block someone out versus what's best for me works really, really great in this one. It's really not that it's take that-ish in that respect. It's simply, yeah, how can I, again, there are some of these decisions, but it's still, there's a lot to do to mitigate any luck factor by having the right building, so making sure you can still do stuff when this bus tile comes up, for example. That's really, really, really always important. Again, I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of Coloma. A huge shout out to all of my patrons. If you want to support the show, you find a link to the description, to my Patreon patron in the description of this video. Like and subscribe. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.